fourth grade, let's go ahead and get started with lesson 403, partial products with multi-digit factors. So today, my essential question to you is, what are partial products? And you might be thinking, I don't know. What are partial products? Well, today we are going to be solving multiplication equations using a strategy called partial products. So let's go ahead and review some different strategies we could use to find what is the product of the number 3 and the number 45. Well, we could do repeated addition. We could do 254 plus 254 plus 254. We could also do 254 and multiplying by the place values using the area model. So doing 3 times 200 and 3 times 50 and 3 times 4 and adding all those numbers together. So I know 3 times 200 is 600. 3 times 150 is, 3 times 50 is 150. And then 3 times 4 is 12. Well, 50 plus 12 is 64. 64 plus 600 is 664. So there's a couple of different ways that we can solve this problem using either repeated addition, we can do the area model, we can always do the standard algorithm. Well, today we're also going to kind of talk about how we can use an array of base 10 blocks to help us multiply. So right here, this is also showing 3 groups of 254. So I know here's 254 using base 10 blocks. Here's another group of 254, and here's another group of 254. So I know each of these is showing me 254 multiple times. They got the same thing down here that I got when I did it in my head using the area model. So again, different strategy to show that math a different way. Let's go ahead and take a look at the next one. It says you can also multiply using partial products. So partial products, well, what are partial products? So partial products are when we take the numbers, we're multiplying them by their place value, similar to the standard algorithm, but we just stack what the products are. So right here, we're doing 3 times 4, which is 12. This is saying 3 groups of 5 tens. Well, I know 3 times 5 tens is 150 because 5 tens is 50. I also know that 3 times 2 groups of 100 gives me the number 600. So my partial products are 12, 50, and 600. So that means that the partial product of the sum is going to be 12 plus 50 plus 150 plus 600. Well, let's go ahead and take a look at another one. So as we get ready, we have kind of like a conversation going on. So it says like, hey, can you explain what partial products are? Well, sure. Partial products are a way to multiply numbers. The value of each digit in one factor is multiplied, but the value of each digit in another factor. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold up. Can you show me an example? Absolutely, I can give you an example. We're going to take 650 and 4, and we're going to multiply by those placers. So 650 and then 2, and then we're multiplying each of them by 4. Oh, and then we're adding those numbers together. I get it. So let's get ready to kind of take a look at it. So let's kind of try some using partial products. So using partial products, I'm going to take 67, okay, and I'm going to break it apart into 60 and then 7. Okay, so 60 is going to multiply by 50, and 60 is also going to multiply by 2. So I'm going to do 60 times 50, and then 60 times 2. Going to add those two numbers up. Then I'm going to take 7 times 50 plus 7 times 2. So up above, I'm going to get 6 times 5 is 30 with 2 place value holders there because I have 1, 2. 6 times 2 is 12 plus another place value holder right there. 7 times 5, I'm going to get 350. Then I have 7 times 2 is 14. So I know I have lots of different options when I get ready to kind of solve these problems. So I'm going to get 3,000 plus 120 plus 350 plus 14. Let's go ahead and check it out. So I'm going to bring down the 4. 5 plus 2 more is 7 plus 1 more is 8 groups of 10, so 80. 100 plus 300, 400. Bring down the 3, 3,000. So I got 3,484. Okay, let's try another one. So we can also do multiplying by different factors another way. So we can also multiply using kind of like this. So 7 times 3, so 3 times 8 is 24. I can also do 3 times 30. It's going to be 90. Going to move over a place value of 10. So this is saying 70. 7 times 8 is 54 plus that place value of 10. So I'm going to get 540. 70 times 30 is 21, but I have 2 zeros there. So 0, 0, 1, 2. Now I'm going to add my numbers up. So I'm going to go ahead and bring down the 4, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 groups of 10. Regroup with that 10. 100 plus 500 is 600 plus 1 more is 7. Bring down my 2. So I got 2,754. All right, let's have you go ahead and try this. Okay, so I want you to go ahead and pause the recording. And then let's check yourself after you try it. All right. So we have 82, so I'm going to do 2 times 63. Okay. So I'm first going to do 3 times 2 is 6, then 3 times 80, I'm going to get 240 because it's 24, but I'm over a 10's place value because it's really 80. Now I'm going to go ahead and move over. Okay, so this is saying 60 times 2. Okay, 2 groups of 60 is 120. 60 times 80 is 4,800 because it's 48 plus 2 0 place value holders. I'm going to go ahead and align my numbers. Bring down my 6. Bring down my 6. 11, carry. 5,166. Let's do one final one. You've got this, 4th grade. Go ahead and pause the recording. Let's see how you do. So I'm going to go ahead and start at the 5. So 5 times 4 is 20. 5 times 20. 5 times 2 is 10, plus 1 more is 100. Going to move over. 10 times 1 group of 4 is 40. Then I have 10 times 20 gives me 200. When I add all my numbers up, 0, 6, 3. So I got 360. So 4th grade, let's go ahead and talk about your assignment today. So when you go into Buzz, you're going to see that we have lesson 403 on partial products. When you go into lesson 403 down below, we're going to go into the Module 4 folder. We're going to go into 403, okay? And it says, hey, complete the activities in the lesson and read the lesson. It says the end of the lesson says if there's a quiz, you are not doing a quiz. Please complete the handout found below and submit it to Buzz in activity 4.03, partial products with multi-digit factors. So you have a fast facts practice. This is a good practice, but you don't have to pass it, turn it in. You have a video clip, okay? And then when you get to the end of it says that you have a quiz. Okay, so let's talk about where that handout is. So down below, see the handout, the attachment? This is the lesson you're going to turn in. So you're going to practice some of that partial product, okay, completing it. So how many ones is this? How many tens? Different things like that, okay? You're going to do these 2 pages, and then you are going to submit it to Buzz right here when you're done. All right, good job, gang. You got this.